I'm Greg Zanas, inventor of DreamCar123.com. I'd like to talk a little bit about green technology again today. Behind you, you can see several of our green technology innovations. One is a 33-story pyramid building that runs completely on passive solar. And below that, you'll see several models and copies of the DreamCar car. And here on the table, you'll see two separate types of wind turbines. And all of this stuff is intended to change the entire way that we see things. Of course, I'm wearing green today because we're talking about green environment. If you go outside in the wintertime in Illinois and the snow is melting, you'll see huge mountains of snow with a huge carbon footprint on them. Some mountains are as black as can be. This is the air that we're breathing in Chicago here, and I know that several cities around the world are dealing with this terrible, terrible carbon that we're putting into the air. Unless you're the one that's actually sick, you probably say, well, it doesn't concern me. But we're also talking about a possible new world where we'll have to seal ourselves off in these buildings and these tunnel cars. You know that in 200 or 300 years at the rate we're going, the environment's going to be toxic. Do you care about your children and your grandchildren, or do you just care about what's going on today? Everybody is still driving around in these carbon-producing vehicles. We're making electricity with coal. I was in New Jersey a few months back, and they said that 65% of their electricity comes from coal burning. Several states are doing this, like Pennsylvania. And what we're saying here is we've got to make a conscientious change in America. And to do that, you need to support efforts like our effort and other green initiatives. It's not so good just to say, oh, I really appreciate what's going on and I support the new Volt that might come out and the new smart electric car that might come out. But we want to put a car out. We want to make a difference. I don't know if you've gone to some of our videos and if you're a subscriber, but on our videos, you'll see things like the solar wind turbine tower. This right here totally eliminates carbon that's put into the air by making electricity by itself. I also talked in some of my videos called RC, the one about remote control cars, about how the kids are already pre-programmed to be ready to be driving electric cars. Electric cars is something that shouldn't be taken something as maybe it won't happen. I'm a member of the Fox Valley Electric Auto Association, where it seems like at least 100 people have converted electric cars, and these people are very passionate about what they're doing. What we're saying is very simply, the technology is here today to make electric cars, but we don't really know if the big interests are actually trying to make electric cars. I'm an individual, my sons Chris and Gregory, and of course we're looking for backers, we're looking for any type of way to try to get our cars started. We do have a business plan, and our business plan is hopefully to make 10 cars in the first year called prototypes, and to make 200 cars the following year once we define the car that we want to make. And 200 cars, it isn't very many cars, but if people like them, the next year we'll be making more and more and more. And what I'm asking again is, do you really care about green technology? And if you do, you need to get on this bandwagon and get in contact with us. Maybe tell the government, you know, that we understand you're putting out all this bailout money, that there's a little inventor over there in Sugar Grove that you're not even paying any attention to. We're having a very difficult time finding a backer, and we're looking for a backer, of course. And in some of our projects, we'd be willing to build a building in any country that they would be backing us to do that. And I'm Greg Zanas, wearing, of course, green rockets, and green technology. We need to save this earth. We need to save and leave a usable Earth for our children, and that's it. I'm Greg Zanos. Bye.